and you're just gonna cut into her like that. Joel, maybe I would have lit the place up too. Yes, it is selfish of Joel. I don't think this is a selfless choice. I don't think he's just doing it to protect Ellie. I think there's also a part of him where he can't lose her. Hello everyone, my name is Michelle and thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you could, please give the video a like and please consider subbing. Today we'll be watching the last episode of The Last of Us. Well, the last episode of season 1 of The Last of Us. Hey everyone, we're back with the finale of season 1. This show was not what I expected it to be whatsoever. It is just a heartbreak fest. That's really, I thought it'd be like more horror, more like grotesqueness, and it wasn't really like big on the horror or the like the jump scares. This is just really character driven. How can I put it? It's like you hear about like fungus zombies and you would think the fungus zombies would be like the main event. It's really more about the emotions of the characters. It just wasn't what I thought it would be. I don't know how else to say it. I did not see the show being this gut-wrenching and heartbreaking and just investing you emotionally into these characters. It's excellent writing. I truly did not see it coming. I did not see me crying in the first 20 minutes of episode 1. I did not see the Bill and Frank episode coming. I did not see Henry. I've cried, 3 or 4 times already in this show? And there's only 9 episodes. Hats off. Hats off to the show. So let's see. We end last episode with Joel finding Ellie and calling her baby girl. Oh my goodness. He has finally welcomed her fully into his heart. I think that moment just solidified their bond. Oh, just hold her and then take her away from that hellish place. Oh god, I don't even want to talk about that freaky ass past. I don't want to entertain it in my head about what he had in store for Ellie. But yes, now they go forward. I'm assuming they either go forward to the Firefly camp, but Joel, listen, I understand Joel is up and he's walking, but there's no way in hell he's okay. He needs actual medical attention. I think they should just go back to like the place. I mean, I don't know how far away they are from Tommy's little camp or town, but I would go back and get actual medical attention, because if they have like a movie theater, they damn well have a doctor in that place. So that would be my main concern. I hope that's where I hope the show does that, because it's been really, I'm not gonna say really realistic, but pretty pound for pound, like it's done its due diligence in terms of what's as realistic as it can get. And I don't think Joel is in any state physically to keep going forward to this Firefly encampment medical facility or whatever for Ellie. I think he should turn back and get some medical attention. Anyways, let's get into this episode, this final episode. Grab a drink, grab a snack, whatever it is you like to do when you watch your favorite reaction. Just get comfortable and let's get to. Who is this? We're a pregnant woman running? Oh my god, what the hell? Ma'am? Oh my god, I don't trust this show. Is she running away from her like her captors or something? Oh my god, how did this baby get in her? Distant screams? What the hell is going on? What a way to start an episode. Run for your life, mama. Whoever you are. God bless. Oh. Did her water just break? Oh. I mean, just because a woman's water break doesn't mean she immediately goes into labor. You gotta dilate first, so you know. You could get hours. Who's in the house? Who's chasing her? Is it infected? I hear growling. What the hell? Oh, Jesus! Get the knife, Mama! Mama, get the knife! Oh my goodness, yes! Stab, Mama! What the hell? Did she push the baby out while she was fighting? The baby just came out like that? God bless. Maybe it's not her first. Oh. She got bit. Oh. Oh my god, she's gonna die. Can someone take this baby? Because what if she turns? Oh. I will say that baby looks very realistic.
You fucking tell him, Ellie.
It's Ellie! Oh my god, that's her mom. Is that why she can't get infected? Because the mom got bit and it passed through the middle, but that fast?
You're so tough.
Yeah, just like her mama. I don't get it. So where was her mom running from? And she's gonna turn. I am so confused. Oh, that's right, the opening. So, is that why Ellie can't get infected? Because her mom got bit? There's no way in hell it could have passed from her bloodstream into the umbilical cord that way, so that can't be it. We don't know where she was running from. And she was calling out to someone, like she expected someone to be in the house. Oh, I am invested. But I will say Ellie gets it from her mama. Her mama's a fighter. Cha. She just like her mama. I will say that's good casting. She does have the same, like, maybe face structure. I wonder who her father is.
I cut it before I was bit. Before. Find someone to bring her up and make sure that she's safe. Give her this.
That's the knife. I didn't notice that.
Her name is Ellie.
Oh no. Get the baby. She lied. She was bit and then she cut the cord, but that fast though? That can't be why she's not, why she's immune. Because she got bit real, then she gave birth while...
I can't kill you.
What?
No,
why not?
Please,
okay,
please,
then have the other...
Please!
Cover her ears.
Oh, poor thing. It's like she doesn't know her mother was just killed. And she's just crying. Oh. Oh, man.
Ellie! Do you hear me? Beefaroni, Chef Boyardee.
Oh, cool.
Aww. Wow, so weird to see him smile.
Have you ever played this?
Boggle.
Boggle? It's a word game.
Mm-mm.
If you want to beat me at something, it would be this.
She's... Oh.
Well, all right.
She's traumatized by it all. She's feeling the weight of it all now. And he's trying to cheer her up. Oh my goodness. They are so... Y'all are breaking my heart.
They had a guitar in that RV. In fact, I was thinking maybe I could teach you. I bet you'd be great at it.
He's trying to cheer her up.
You want to learn how to play guitar? Actually, this time I was thinking we'd blast our way through that rubble. I found some dynamite in that RV back there.
Really?
No, so we're gonna cut through that building.
Oh,
find a
he's making
skyscraper, go
dad
up and look
jokes.
around. I had you going, didn't I?
It's so weird to see her so depressed and Joel so lively in a way. But I guess his liveliness is in response to try to cheer her up.
If I get you up there, you can drop that ladder down. Maybe we go through that way.
So video game-ish.
Come on, I'll give you a boost.
I always had to do that in a video game.
1, 2, up!
This feels like a video game, and then you have to kick it down. And then sometimes the ladder breaks, so you have to go all the way around, but at least your partner got all the way up. Oh god, don't let the ladder break and Jill has to go all the way around.
Whoa.
What the hell, Ellie? What'd she do?
You stay there!
Ellie? Girl! Like, what if that damn ladder hit the man's head?
Ellie!
Come on.
What is she looking at? A giraffe. How'd she spot it?
What are you doing?
It's all right.
Hey there.
Oh. Oh, she's cheering up. I mean, how can you not? How can you not smile when you're seeing this? What an experience. Oh. Oh.
So fucking cool.
Oh, he's happy to see her smile again.
Oh, where's she going?
Oh.
Come on, come on, come on,
Bye,
come on.
giraffe. Pick up your rifle.
Okay.
Well, at least she's happy again.
So, is it everything you hoped for?
Got its ups
Oh,
and downs.
this is
can't
like in
deny that
episode
view.
2. Oh, sweet. The only difference is Tess isn't up there with them now.
We don't have to do this. Nothing. We just go back to Tommy's. We forget about the whole damn thing.
What?
After all we've been through, it
Ellie?
can't be for nothing. I know you want to protect me. You have. And when we're done, we'll go wherever you want. Tommy's, Sheep Ranch. I'll follow you anywhere you go.
Oh. Oh. Why
But
does
there's
this
no
feel
halfway with
so
this. We
foreboding?
finish what we started.
Oh, this ain't gonna end well. Oh my god. But I'll follow you anywhere you go. Oh my goodness, kill me now. The close-ups just make me so damn nervous, like something awful is gonna happen. I adore the progression of the relationship. I like that it wasn't easy, and I like the way they broke the ice between them. It felt like such a natural progression. A very warm one. Oh, babies. They're both my babies. My Papa Bear and baby girl.
They had me in one just like this.
With Sarah?
No, she was gone already.
Oh, she just got. Oh, okay, we're talking. Okay, so they
what's
can
wrong
talk
with
about
you?
Sarah.
Well, I gotta hand it to the army people. They were way better at stitching you up than I was.
It was me.
What?
I was the guy who shot and missed.
Oh my goodness. Oh, after Sarah, oh, yeah.
There's no story. Sarah
It's the
died.
simplest story. A
And I
father
couldn't
lost
see the
his
point
daughter.
anymore. Simple as that.
Mm-hmm.
And I wasn't scared either. I was ready. I couldn't have been more ready.
But you missed, and it happened for a reason, so you can be
Yeah.
Ellie's protector.
Anyway, the reason I'm telling you all this
I
is
know why you're telling me all this. So time heals all wounds, I guess.
it wasn't time that did it.
Oh my god.
I'm glad that didn't work out.
Me too.
We should probably get going.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, that got heavy. That got heavy. We gotta get out of here. They're so alike, strangely enough.
You know what I'm in the mood for?
What?
Shitty puns.
Oh. People are making apocalypse jokes like there's no tomorrow.
No.
Too soon?
No, it's topical.
Oh, I love this one. 7
Oh,
minutes.
I'll give it a
hello.
5.
Hello.
5
Oh
out
my
of
god,
10.
they're throwing grenades at y'all. Oh shit. Damn. Listen, Joel's hearing is already on the fritz. Can y'all stop? Oh, it's a firefly stamp.
Welcome to the Fireflies.
Oh shit.
See,
Oh, Marlene's
Patrol
back.
didn't know it. We lost half our crew crossing the country. I had 5 men whose only job was to protect me. I still almost got killed. You are the one person I never wanted to be in debt to. We all owe you.
Just take me to her.
I can't. She's
What do you mean you
prepped for
can't?
surgery.
What surgery?
What surgery?
See, he's just like me.
He thinks that the cordyceps in Ellie has grown with her since birth.
Why is she in surgery?
It produces a kind of chemical messenger. It makes normal cordyceps think that she's cordyceps. He's going to remove it from her, multiply the cells in a lab, produce those chemical messengers. And then we can give it to everyone.
This is all happening so damn fast.
Cordyceps grows inside the brain.
Are y'all
does.
about to take what a white? Oh my god, what is it like?
Find someone else.
There is no one else. We didn't tell her. We didn't cause her any fear. There won't be
You
any
didn't
pain.
tell
You
her?
take me to her. You take me to her right now.
Oh hey, are they gonna do a
understand.
brain biopsy? What are they doing? That is not. That is
do.
very dangerous.
I promised her mother that I would save her child. I promised.
You could very well be
So I
killing
do
her.
understand.
So are you guys are you
I
guys
have
are
no
willing
other
to?
choice.
But you guys don't even know if this will work. So you're gonna kill the one thing. I don't get it. Will she die from this procedure? What are y'all doing to her? Pause. No. See, I got problems with this idea because one, Ellie is literally the only person you guys have to test this thing. And whatever you guys are about to do to her, if it could kill her, then you kill your only viable resource on how to stop this without to test a theory. This seems like a real bad fucking plan, Marlene. Don't you think? This seems way too risky. If she's like literally the one thing you guys got, and you guys are gonna risk her life like that over a theory, no. This feels like it's. Why does this feel like they're gonna kill the girl? Which seems so stupid. Because what if this theory you guys are using? This seems dumb as hell. What kind of plan is this? What kind of fly-by-night is this? Joel, I'm gonna need you to go John Wick on these mother effers. I know you're 56 and injured, but take them out. You're 56, half deaf and injured. I'm gonna need you to...
The fuck are you doing? Keep walking.
He's gonna go
Said
back.
keep walking.
Yep. Okay. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, Joel said, oh, Jesus. Okay, I'm for it. Do it, Joel.
Fuck you. I don't have time for this.
Exactly. Oh. They took the knife and gave it to him like as a memento. Here. You know what? Papa Bear, get your baby girl out of there. And what's so fucked up is that they didn't tell Ellie. That makes it even worse. You don't tell her and give her a choice. Oh, yeah, because he could probably pick it up and shoot him in the back. Fucked up, I get it. Oh my god, Joel's just... How many bullets you got left? This is a massacre. Jesus, one minute, the power of fatherhood. He's like, I'm not failing another child. Oh my god, a bullet to the face. Joel is on some shit. Well, that gun is done. Time to get a new one. Oh. Do we have enough power? What? Why is that a question? Oh, no, Joel, take her out of there. Not only did you not tell the patient, y'all questioning whether or not you have enough power? Absolutely not.
I said unhook her.
And the...
I won't let you take her.
Oh,
Unhook her.
Joel said, oh my god, Joel's not playing.
Turn around.
Is he about to kill him? Okay. Oh my god. That was a freaking massacre, but at the same time, I'm like, Y'all, literally the first thing was a question you heard when he opened up that operating room. Do we have enough power? Are you out of your damn mind? What kind of fucked up plan was this? Risking the life of what, patients, the only resource you have, your only hope? To test a theory? And you have the audacity to ask, do we have enough power? Joel, get your baby out of there. Bunch of fly-by-nights fireflies. Huh? Oh my god, Marley.
Can't keep her safe forever. How long till she's torn apart by infected or murdered by raiders? Because she lives in a broken world that you could have saved.
But it isn't for you to decide.
Or you. So what would she decide, huh?
Y'all didn't give her... What do you mean?
Because I think she'd want to do what's right.
Think you didn't ask. No, You didn't even no. You didn't tell her.
And you know it.
She's a child, and you didn't even tell her. So who are you to...
It's not too late.
No, the doc... No, it's still too late.
Even after what you've done.
No, he put a bullet in the
You can
fly-by-night
still find a
doctor.
way.
Asking, do we have enough power? Marlene got a lot of nerve. You didn't even tell her. Yeah, I figured he left with her.
Turns out there's a whole lot more like you. People that are immune. Dozens of them.
Oh my god, Joel, why are you lying to her?
They've actually...
Oh shit!
They've stopped looking for a cure.
Oh, he's taking her choice from her because he knows she'd say yes. Oh my god, Joel. Joel.
Raiders attacked the hospital. I barely got you out of there.
Are people hurt?
Oh, they were
Yes.
all killed by him. Okay, I kind of wish you'd have told her the truth because I feel like she would have been able to handle it. But I feel like he wouldn't have been able to handle telling her the truth, so he lied.
Sorry.
Listen, did I agree with them doing this to Ellie? Absolutely fucking not. Oh my god, he's about to walk and put a bullet in her head, isn't she?
You've just come after her.
Joel is not playing any games. Y'all. Oh my god. Joel said no one lives. No one gets to live. Oh my god. I don't know. I mean, oh, this is so difficult. Listen, I think both have justifiable reasons. Both sides. But I think both parties went about it wrong. Sucks because I see both sides, but both parties went about it wrong. Yeah, that's how I just see it. Ugh.
Not much further now.
Hey, wait. Back in Kansas City, you asked me about the first time I killed someone.
Are we talking about Riley?
Be all poetic and just lose our minds together. And then she did. And I had to.
I figure that's how it went down.
Her name was Riley. And she was the first to die. And then it was Tess. And then Sam.
That's not on you.
I know it.
Look, sometimes things don't work out the way we hope. But if you just keep going, you find something new to fight for. And maybe that's not what you
Swear
want.
to me. Swear to me that everything you said about the Fireflies is true.
Ooh, Joel.
I swear.
Oh, Joel. Well, we know what season 2 is going to be about. I think she knows he's lying. Deep down, she knows something's off.
Okay.
She's so damn smart. She knows there's something ain't right there. Oh, man. Oh, okay. That's the ending of it. Oh, God. That's going to have some major repercussions. I can already feel it. Joel. Oh, Joel. 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 Where do I begin? I mean, I want to talk about the season, but I want to talk about this episode. I feel like both parties have good intentions. I understand 1000% wanting to have a cure, a vaccine, something to stop this. But the lack of practicality behind it, it all seems so fly by night and so sudden. Like they were just gonna cut her open. And don't even get me started on the fact that they didn't tell her. I think both Marlene and Joel made choices for Ellie and just assumed. Oh man. Okay, the whole medical facility, the whole we think we have enough power, do we have enough power? That question alone is just no. The way I see it is you have this one precious resource. Listen, when you have a limited amount of what do you call it? A specimen, you got to be careful with that specimen. You can't be reckless with the specimen. You know, not to make Ellie out to be like a specimen, like she's a whole human being, she's a person, I get it. But like in this case, the specimen, and you only have one, and you are making assumptions on how this one is not infected. You're making theories and things, and yes, you have to test things, but you need to be careful. I just, that entire setup seems so freaking shady and like it just seems so sudden, shady, not enough planning. Are we gonna run tests? You're just gonna cut the girl open. They didn't even say what surgery they were doing. I would imagine it would be a brain biopsy. Like they said the cordyceps grow in the brain, but I don't know where in the brain the cordyceps grow, because doing a brain biopsy isn't, yes, it is dangerous, but it's not. I mean, granted, this is technology from 2003, so you know, it's not like it's in 2023 where the advancement of medical technology has decreased the risk of these things. The equipment, the guides, the machines that help guide surgeons, neurosurgeons when they're doing these things is far more advanced now. So the risk back then would be, I mean, yes, they're in 2023, but their technology is from 2003. So it's like, there's just so many question marks, and it just seems reckless to just waste your one specimen off of a theory. You want to test it, and if and when Ellie dies from this procedure, that's it. That's all you get. So I don't know, that entire setup just seems shady as hell. But I understand the need and the desire to come up with a vaccine, a cure, of course. And then on Joel's end, I understand this is not okay. Like, one, you don't tell her. Two, you're essentially, to me, it felt like they knew she was going to die from this procedure. That handing over her knife to Joel, like as a memento or something of Ellie, felt like, yeah, she's going to die. And that's that. Bye, Joel. Like, and the fact that they said, Marlene actually told Joel that we didn't tell her. He was supposed to be okay with that. I don't know. I see Joel not wanting to endanger Ellie's life, and that's wrong. And it's just, like I said, I see where both parties' emotional space is at. Their driving force, just the way they went about it is like, the way the doctors went about this, absolutely freaking not. That seems stupid. It not only is it completely unethical not to let Ellie know, and not to mention she's also a child, but just the whole setup seems absolutely not. What is this? Y'all asking, do we have enough power before you do the procedure? Absolutely fucking not. What a waste. Like, God forbid the power goes out and you waste this opportunity. And I don't want to say I condone Joel killing all of these people. I don't. But at the same time, you see why he does it, because there's only one way to get to Ellie, and that's through them. And killing Marlene, I get why he did that too, because I do think she would not have stopped until she got Ellie back. And then the lie to Ellie, that is going to blow up something fierce. Now, I don't know how, I can't imagine how Ellie is going to find out what Joel did, but she's of course gonna find out. Maybe the two women, I don't know if they were nurses or if they were like residents or something, whatever they were. I don't know if Joel killed them, or shit, maybe the man did and he did it off screen. I would not put it past Joel if he did not tell them to turn around and then pop them. But they're two survivors at least, because if you don't see a character die on screen, assume they're alive. So I'm going to assume those two women are alive and they live to tell the tale to other Fireflies. Because at this point, Ellie's still out there and those two women would know. Which is why I think it would be very sloppy of Joel to let them live. I mean, he kills Marlene because he knows she's not going to stop coming for her. So, I mean, Joel, if you didn't kill those two ladies, then that massacre was pretty damn stupid. I mean, yes, you got Ellie out of there, but you didn't end the threat to them wanting to go after her. And speaking of this cure, the whole happenstance of it seems a bit... So she gets bit while she's not realizing that she's pushing Ellie out. She doesn't even realize. I think her mother's name is Anna. Doesn't even realize that. And she looks down, baby's out, and she's bit. But I mean, it happened so fast. No way in hell did the blood manage to get into Ellie's bloodstream from that bite, because it has to enter hers, it has to spread throughout her body and then get into the umbilical cord. I'm gonna extend your disbelief in this moment to believe that's the reason, unless they say otherwise, and they say no, that's, to be honest, I thought she was like an experiment, like someone experimented on her mother in utero or something, and that's why Ellie is immune. I thought it was something done in a lab. I thought she was pretty much, her and her mother maybe have been lab rats. We still don't know who her father was, and we don't know if her father is alive, actually. We don't know that. Her mother died, but we don't know who her father is. Marlene would have known, or maybe not. But we don't get anything about her father, but we do know about her mother. Yes, just the whole how Ellie is immune seems a bit like, yeah, you gotta extend your disbelief on that one. Okay. But in regards to Joel lying to her and how Ellie's gonna find out, it's either those two nurses or other Fireflies from different encampments research what happened here, but how would they know it would have been Joel? I don't know. I think it would have been the two women that he did not kill. Because like I said, if they don't die on screen, they're still living. But that'd be very sloppy of Joel not to put those two women to night. Okay, so The Last of Us Season 1. Excellent. Phenomenal. Y'all got me crying. I'm kind of sad I didn't cry in the last episode. It would have been a perfect, period point on this season. But I'm kind of glad I didn't cry. We don't need me crying in every episode. This was a solid, more than solid. This was an excellent season. The writing, the character development. I think the thing that I love most is the believability in the bond between Ellie and Joel and how that was such a natural progression. And I loved that in this episode they brought back Sarah being funny and how that could have connected, because humor, like I said, humor is the best way to break the ice. And so you get that. You get humor is like the bridge between Joel, Ellie, and Sarah. Even though Sarah's no longer here, it just felt like the jokes and the laughter and their ability to crack a joke in the most inappropriate moments. It just brought everything together. So I like that consistency and how it can be used to link all three of these characters despite Sarah never meeting Ellie, and yet that's a connection. I do like Joel made a point that they're not the same. Like, she's not a replacement for Sarah. Sarah's Sarah and Ellie's Ellie. And I do like that the show made that very clear, and they had Joel vocalize that. But yes, the character progression from where they started in episode 1 to then it being something Tess put on him in episode 2. And then in episode 3, yes, it's a Bill and Frank episode, but you still have Joel and Ellie having this, talking about this moment where Joel finally accepts the task. And then episode 4, you get the humor, you get the funniness. And then episode 5, I feel like that was the episode where you really feel Joel's attachment to Ellie and how she's kind of grown on him. Just his fear for Ellie and hearing her scream his name and him reacting and wanting to get to her, but Henry shoots and he can't. Just, and then you go to episode, what was it? 6? Is it 6? Or is it 5 that we get to Tommy? Whichever episode we get to Tommy. And then they have this moment where she admits that she feels safe with him, and then he has to kind of come to grips with the fact that he's not, maybe he's not so well child after everything that happens in episode 10. I think Joel was selling himself a little bit short, because he found the strength, he found the speed, the craftiness to go in and kill a whole bunch of freedom fighters and get that little girl out of there. But yes, we got an episode where he has to like confront his inability to protect her due to his age, his hard of hearing, and panic attacks, anxiety, everything he's been through, all of the trauma, the nightmares, it is weighing on him. And oh my God, I think I don't know if Joel makes a decision as he's going down those stairs that, you know what? F all that. F the fear, F the panic, F all of it. The only thing that matters is protecting Ellie. So maybe he doesn't suffer from nightmares anymore. He's made peace with it. But I do feel like that's not going to be the case, because Ellie will be a constant reminder of guilt, maybe because Ellie, for sure, and I want to get to Ellie as well, her guilt, she's clearly dealing with survivor's guilt, in my opinion. All these people that she's seen die, and I think it starts with Riley. And she lived. Like I said, if they both got bit, she's expecting both of them to die, and then Riley does and she lives. That's one thing. And then Tess, she's like, there's a moment where she says, well, if one of us were to get bit, best that it's me. And then turns out Tess also got bit and yes, she did sacrifice. She was dying anyways, but she sacrifices herself, and that's another thing. And then Henry has to shoot his own brother to save her, and not to mention the little boy that she shot to save Joel. It just piles on her, and I like that the show gave Ellie that moment to feel her grief, feel her guilt, feel the weight of all of the sacrifices and the death that we've seen in this season. And Joel knows, I think he knows from experience, that this can and will weigh heavily on Ellie. And that could very well motivate her decision to sacrifice herself in a name for a cure. And he doesn't want that for her. I think, yes, it is selfish of Joel. I don't think this is a selfless choice. I don't think he's just doing it to protect Ellie. I think there's also a part of him where he can't lose her. I do think that's it's not just him being a protector for her. It's also his unwillingness to lose Ellie. not just because he failed Sarah, but because of the bond he now has with her, the love he has for her. You're not willing to sacrifice that for anything, even if that's what that person wants. And I think Joel knows she would want it. Now, I think, yes, Ellie would want that, but one, she's so damn smart, but at the end of the day, she is still a child. And on top of that, she's suffering with survivor's guilt. So that would definitely play a role in her decision to sacrifice herself. So do I think Ellie would have made this choice free of some kind of mental anguish? I wouldn't even call it, I mean, I'm like, okay, in real life, if you want to donate an organ to a family member, generally you got to go through a whole bunch of like evaluations first to make sure you're doing this free of like coercion and all of that. But of course you don't have that here. So there's no one going to stop and ask, is Ellie doing this for the right reasons? Is she risking her life, if not all but killing herself in the name of a cure, because she thinks this is the right thing to do, or this is what she wants, or is she doing it out of survivor's guilt? Like, all these people died and yet I'm still alive. It has to mean something. If I have to sacrifice myself to give my life meaning, to give these people who've died their lives meaning, then so be it. And I think those intentions, while valid for her, maybe not as clear-minded as she could possibly be before she makes a kind of choice like that. It's all so murky, and I love that. It's brilliant writing when there's so many gray areas and you can see so many sides, and the show takes the time to really flesh out everyone's side. I do think the whole like surgery was a bit rushed, but I feel like it's supposed to feel that way. I feel like if you give the audience time, it sits with them longer than it does with Joel. And I feel like they want you to sit with this as long as Joel gets a chance to sit with this. So it's sudden he's getting that information and he has to make a choice quickly before he exits that hospital. So I feel like they sacrificed expanding the medical part of it, the knowledge or whatever they're working on in that end, in favor of getting you in Joel's headspace and making you feel just as blindsided as Joel is, because you're like, whoa, they're giving you her knife, she's already in surgery. Like, whoa, this is happening way too fast. And you're hearing everything with Joel. So I feel like they let go of maybe expanding that part, because I feel like they did an excellent job in all parts of expanding and really doing their due diligence to understand where every side that you meet comes from, what motivates them. They do a very good job at that. But in this case, they didn't, and that's 1000% a choice to put you in Joel's perspective before he does this very big pivotal thing, especially considering the lie he tells Ellie. I think he's flying at the seam of his pants in that moment, but he commits to it, and now he has to commit to it all the way. Like I said, I think his choice is, yes, it's protecting Ellie, but I do think there's a selfish need there to not lose her. And lying to her, do I think he should have told her the truth? I mean, yeah, always, but I can understand why he lies. I think he lies. Listen, if he killed any and every opportunity for this cure to I think it's so difficult, because I feel like he lies to her not to protect her, but to protect their relationship, to protect their bond, because I feel like it would have fractured greatly, because now Ellie's stuck with the survivor's guilt and there's nothing she can do to unpack it, at least in that way, which, maybe that would have been a good thing, because she would have tackled her survivor's guilt by sacrificing herself for a greater cause, a greater good. And that's not necessarily the way you go about that. So maybe telling her would have forced her to confront that in a different way. But I do think he doesn't tell her the truth, not necessarily for her sake, because in his head, he's pretty much killed any and all threats to her. Well, at least not any and all threats. The world's still dangerous, but I mean, in terms of the fireflies and this cure, he's ended those threats. So I feel like he does it to protect the relationship because he knows that bond will fracture greatly if he tells her the truth. And yet at the same time, I feel like Ellie, with time, would have... I feel like she would have definitely understood where he came from very quickly, why he did what he did. And I do think she would have forgiven him for it. I still think telling the truth would not have backfired in the way Joel probably thought it would. I think he lied for himself. I mean, who wants to tell the truth? I don't think he takes any pride in what he did or any atrocity he's committed. He takes no pride in it. I think it definitely weighs in him. I mean, we see him having panic attacks. We see him having nightmares. I think it sits in him somewhere. And that lie is a consequence of the shame he most likely feels for what he's done. And knowing, one, he probably doesn't want Ellie to look at him any differently. Two, he knows this will fracture the relationship for, at least in my opinion, it'll probably fracture the relationship for a short while. But for him, he may not know how long. And he'll probably feel like if he tells her the truth, he would have stolen something from her. And while he did, in a way, by saying there is no possibility for a cure, he does take that away from her. But he spares himself of being the person who took that away from her. Like, oh yeah, this is happenstance. Like this ability to find a cure, I didn't take that away from you. That's just happenstance. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. In reality, he did take that away from her. But granted, like I said, that seemed like such a shoddy little setup. And no they felt like there was nothing pragmatic about the way they were going about it, because she is your one specimen, your one source, your one hope, and you're just gonna cut into her like that. Joel, maybe I would have lit the place up too. Anyways, I loved the show. I just sat down in one day and watched like the last 4 episodes. Brilliant. Bella Ramsey and Pedro Pascal, brilliant actors. Truly loved both of them. How long until season 2? Please don't say 2 years like House of the Dragon, most likely. To wait 2 years to get this, I'm gonna cry. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching The Last of Us with me. It was a joy. My favorite episode, still the Bill and Frank episode. That was probably my favorite. And that episode gave me a visceral reaction. Probably that's probably why. The finale is a close second. It's like neck and neck. Like Bill and Frank is 1A, and then Look for the Light 1B. They're like right there, like a sliver. And the only thing that separates them is the fact that I cried so hard I had a headache and I was stuffed for like 2 hours. My nose. Anyways, like I said, thank you so much for watching The Last of Us with me. That was truly a joy. Oh, what a ride. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoy this reaction, go ahead, give it a like. Tell me what you thought of the finale. Do you think this is going to blow back on Joel badly? I think it will. Oh, Joel. I wish he had just told her the truth. Oh, but choices, and consequences. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you in season 2 whenever that comes out. Bye.